Sometimes you may have different problems connecting your Linux virtual machine to a network. Try these steps and correct where you went wrong. In this section, I am going to share the internet connection of my Windows machine with the Linux machine. Here, you see there are a number of adapters which we can attach to our Linux machine. And for each adapter, we can select any preferred type. For example, bridged adapter, host-only adapter, and there are a number of other connection types. So in this case, I'm going to use bridge adapter to share my internet connection with the virtual machine. So here, as you see, in my Windows machine, I have an internet connection which is a wireless connection. So I'm going to check the available connections in my Windows machine. This is the wireless connection I'm going to use for this practical. Therefore, I have to compare whether the connection I have set in the virtual machine and this one is same. If both are different, then your connection will not work. Therefore, before connecting, check whether you have connected the proper connection within the virtual interface. So here you see the MAC address of your device. And let's start the machine. I'm going to log into the system. Let's check the network configuration file, which is in the root/etc folder. You have to find sysconfig folder. And network scripts, and ifcfg 880. So here there are a number of lines you have to modify. You can see the device, its hardware address, and boot proto, and whether on boot yes or not. Set on boot as yes, and then the boot protocol as DHCP. So here this is the hardware address, which is the MAC address of the device you have attached to this virtual machine. So when you look at this network interface and adapter settings, in this advanced section, you can see the MAC address of the network adapter. And here if you compare that with the file, both addresses should be same. If not, you will have to configure the file, the configuration file, so as to match with the MAC address given in the network interface. So after changing your setting, you can restart the machine and then check whether your network is configured or not. Now let's go to the console. And I'm going to check whether I can connect internet using this machine. So I'm pinging this address www.google.com. So it says that the host is unknown. That means the connection is not set. So I'm going to check whether I have connected my Windows machine with the mentioned network. So it is not yet connected, so I'm going to connect into my wireless connection. Once I connected, then I should be able to ping to that address. So now you see the connection is there. Let's see how to configure static IP address. If you want to set static IP address, use boot proto as static, and IP address should be given as you wish. So I am setting 192.168.2.20 and the net mask as 255.255.255.0, and the gateway should be given so as to match with your service provider. So here I am giving 1.1. This is not the real gateway of my internet service provider. You better check the real gateway and assign that gateway address here. If you are not sure about the gateway address, then first select the DHCP connection and use the command IPR grep default and check what is the gateway address of your device. So if you wish to use this network manager settings, here also you can add the details of your network connection. You can select whether you are going to use wired or wireless connection, and then you can assign IP addresses or you can set to use DHCP. So that's how you configure network connection and share the internet you have in your Windows machine with a virtual machine.